Hi from the model room. So what I'm going to do tonight, as ever, the day has kind of passed me by. I have been playing with the Midland Pullman set though today, and I also did do the clip which I put on earlier, which was the battle with Bahamas and Scots Guardsman. Who forgot it? So as ever, no landscaping's happened. So, what the plan is for Sunday is to get a coat of glue over the hill that you've seen on the video going around, and get the first layer of scattergrass on. I know a few of you have been asking the plans for the hill. I'm going to try and recreate, as I may have previously mentioned, the area that's by the Gromont MPD that you can view down from. There's like a bench and a fence area, and trees and bushes permitting, you get a little view into sort of the yard and little of the MPD. So yes, there's going to be some trees and foliage and kind of, recreating the wild bushes that are there around the edges and kind of around the sort of fencing area. So, but what I'm going to do first is obviously get it grassed. So that's probably going to take, I'll go for probably, based on Diddle Squat, that had about 3 layers. So I'm thinking here might be about 5 layers before I can then start perhaps with deletion and things like that. So first things first, I've literally only got now until Wednesday, when I go up to Keighley, snow permitting, for their sort of steam gala. So Wednesday night, obviously I'll be travelling, nothing's going to happen then. So pressure's on for Sunday, get the grassing on, get some landscaping on. And I'm thinking the back part, it's not going to obviously be truly authentic like a lot of the other parts of the layout aren't, because some things, as those who know the place very well, I think a little bit the wrong place, and so it's more sort of my take, my vision on putting my favourite little bits, shall we say, as best as I can on the layout altogether. So not necessarily where they should be or where they need to be, but to me, as long as they're there, it'll be fine and it should flow. So yeah, I'm gonna get base layer of grass on, hopefully see how fast it dries. I'll go for 2 layers, maybe push it if I can, although there is football on Sunday. So, but push and perhaps get a 3rd layer on tomorrow night. If I can do that, I hope Monday, Tuesday to get layers 4 and 5 on, and then that'll be left just to sort of set and get ready for when I come back from Keighley. That's going to be tight because I'm literally only at home for probably 3 days then. So yeah, I'm going to have to plan out what's going to happen then because once April gets here, I need to get as much done as I can the next few days. I know I keep saying this, but I mean it this time. So I'm going to put a few more battles out tomorrow because whilst it's drying, I may as well get the battle trains out. So I'm thinking, I have a Flying Scotsman model, which isn't a great model. It's one of the original first ones I had. Hence why I've got the new version on pre-order with Hornby. But we'll get it out anyway, and we'll put it against another one of my favourites, Tornado, I'm thinking. And we'll get a couple of the A4s, let them have a go. So again, I'm thinking Gresley and the Union of South Africa for their first battle. And her 3rd battle, I am thinking 9F, Great Central's 9F. Mine is green, like theirs used to be. It's the Bachmann Collectors Club edition, so it will be a green 9F. And we'll perhaps put that, as it's green, against Green Arrow, which yeah, that'd be a nice one. So we'll do those three perhaps tomorrow. So yeah, Scotsman Tornado, the two A4s, Wesleyan Union, and Green Arrow, Green 9A. So there we go. I'll get a few out tomorrow. Because again, unfortunately, with me missing this week, it's getting tight now to sort of do too many more of the battles. But I'll get as many in as I can before sort of I shoot off on Wednesday. So because obviously then nothing's obviously going to be happening here. But what I might do, depending on how things go, what the weather's like, and what I manage to sort of shoot while I'm there, maybe I'll put a video on of 3 magnificent Black 5s and 2 wonderful Jubilees all the way from Keighley-on-Wherth Valley. So we'll perhaps do that. So I'm going to call it a night in here now. So you're going to see a day and night difference on this one when I merge it, because what I'll do is I'll put a few little clips of the sort of the landscaping going on. Like I said previously, I'm not going to film every minute of that because I think you'd soon get tired of watching. So I'm just going to do sort of like not a time lapse, but similar, where you just see little pieces and I'll piece it together so you can see the stages as the hill takes formation. So as ever, thank you for watching, and in the morning it's time to get